Welcome to the Daily Donald. Today is January 11th, and we've got a packed episode. From Donald Trump's latest ethics pledge for his business empire, to the confirmation hearings for his cabinet picks, and the fallout from his unprecedented sentencing as a convicted felon, there's a lot to unpack. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. And as always, we want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let's jump right in. The Trump Organization has announced a new ethics plan as Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House. The plan includes measures to separate the president-elect from his private business interests, similar to steps taken during his first term. But here's the twist. While the company has pledged not to enter into new deals with foreign governments and will donate profits from foreign clients to the U.S. Treasury, it hasn't addressed how it will handle overseas business deals altogether. Eric Trump, who will manage the company, says this plan vastly exceeds legal and ethical obligations. Critics, however, argue that the pledge is full of loopholes, pointing out that the Trump Organization continues to pursue foreign business ventures. This raises a big question. Can a sitting president truly separate personal profit from public service, or are these pledges just for optics? Next week, the Senate will kick off confirmation hearings for some of Trump's key cabinet picks. Here's the lineup. Marco Rubio for Secretary of State, a seasoned senator with a history of hawkish foreign policy views. Will his stance align with Trump's evolving imperial ambitions? Noem for Homeland Security. Known for her hardline immigration rhetoric, she's set to oversee border security and disaster response. Pam Bondi for Attorney General, a controversial pick with a lobbying past that raises ethical concerns. Tulsi Gabbard for Director of National Intelligence. Once a vocal critic of domestic surveillance, she's now embracing key FISA authorities in a dramatic policy shift. The hearings are expected to be contentious, with Democrats preparing tough questions about qualifications, ethics, and policy reversals. Which nominee do you think will face the toughest grilling? History was made yesterday as Donald Trump became the first U.S. president-elect to be sentenced as a convicted felon. The charges? 34 counts of business fraud related to hush money payments during his 2016 campaign. The sentence? An unconditional discharge. No jail time, no fines, and no probation. While this might sound like a slap on the wrist, the conviction itself remains. Trump enters office as a felon, which could have implications for his ability to travel internationally or engage in certain activities. During the sentencing, Trump maintained his innocence, calling the case a political witch hunt. He vowed to appeal the verdict, a move that will likely dominate headlines throughout his presidency. But here's the broader question. How does this historic conviction shape public perception of Trump's leadership? Does it solidify his image as a political maverick fighting against the establishment, or does it raise serious concerns about accountability and ethics? Now let's talk about Tulsi Gabbard, Trump's pick for Director of National Intelligence. In a surprising reversal, Gabbard has voiced support for FISA Section 702, a surveillance tool she once sought to dismantle. Her statement emphasized the need to balance national security with civil liberties, but critics are questioning her sincerity, calling this a calculated move to secure confirmation. This shift highlights a broader trend, the growing tension between individual freedoms and national security in the post-9/11 era. What do you think? Is this a necessary pivot, or does it signal inconsistency? Reactions to these developments have been mixed. Supporters argue that Trump's new ethics pledge and cabinet picks show a commitment to reform and efficiency. Critics point to unresolved conflicts of interest and policy contradictions. Meanwhile, international leaders are reacting cautiously. Italy's Giorgia Meloni, for instance, downplayed Trump's comments on Greenland and the Panama Canal, signaling a wait-and-see approach. This blend of domestic and global scrutiny sets the stage for a high-stakes presidency. Will Trump's bold moves pay off, or will they backfire? And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Daily Donald. From Trump's business ethics to his cabinet picks and historic sentencing, there's no shortage of drama as we count down to Inauguration Day. What's your take on these developments? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on Trump's most iconic moments. See you next time.